My name is Michael McDougall. I've been with Keller my entire career, so 15 years as of last June. What I enjoy about real estate now has changed a lot. It's evolved a lot over the past 15 years. Obviously, the clients are number one. Helping them with their journey is amazing. That never gets old. But as the team leader of my team right now, what I truly am really passionate about is the fact that I get to empower my team every day, instill that confidence in them that they need to really truly believe in the work that they're doing. That's a hard question because the most important aspect of my business is like the past clients, the database. That keeps my business moving every year. 60 to 70% of our business every year comes from referrals, past clients, happy clients that enjoyed working with us. But if you were to ask me what's the most important aspect of our business and what we're doing as a platform, I'd probably have to say it's continuing to promote our brand, right? Our personal brand, who we are. I think it's just telling your story year over year online so people can see it. I think when people want to hire a realtor, the likability factor has to be there. So I think people ahead of time are researching online and they're sort of checking out who is this person, who is this team. And I think it's a lot of just building that common ground. Anybody can sort of pay for the fluff out there right now. What I mean by that is you can hire an amazing stager, photographer, videographer, but I don't think that's necessarily nowadays what makes you different as an agent. The number one thing clients say to me when I ask them, how was your last experience? The number one thing they all say is communication failed. My last realtor did not communicate properly with me. They didn't keep me in the loop of what was going on with my listing. When you think about it, this is people's biggest financial investment, most of them. So communication is key. Our entire systems in my office is set up that the client always knows everything going on at all times. The way we run all of our systems and procedures in our office all has to do with communication. And that's not even with the client, but are we communicating properly within our team, right? Do they know what's going on with this listing? Communication's key. I think when you are super dedicated to client service, your business is gonna level up automatically. It wasn't necessarily, how do I do this? I wanna do X amount of business now. It was focus on each individual client and the business will automatically just keep growing. There wasn't a year I hit where it's hey, I wanna do X amount of deals this year now. It just sort of just kept progressing because of the service that we were providing out there. I feel like it was really something where we disrupted the norm that customer service was back then. Year over year now, it's just one of those things where I say, a lot of realtors, we all look like zebras because a lot of people offer the same thing. But I think when you are super dedicated to each individual client and you're not treating them like just a number, your business automatically is gonna grow brand ambassadors that love what you're doing. And they're just gonna keep pushing your name out there. And you better be ready to grow with that or you're gonna stall, right? And fall through the cracks of it. I have always been with Keller. I was never anywhere else. When I was 23 years old, I interviewed a bunch of brokerages. They're all great brokerages, but KW was just so huge on education. And as a 23-year-old, I didn't even own a home at that time. That was huge to me, to be able to go into an office and just learn from top producers, sort of teaching you everything. That was the deciding factor to me. Now being in the business and being one of those agents that teach some classes, it's more about the network really within Keller to be able to sort of pick up the phone, text top agents, share ideas. Just that culture, that vibe that KW has, to me it's of huge value. Success is not always what it looks like, especially in real estate. Are you willing to do the work? Because 90% of people are not willing to do the work. If it was easy, everyone would do it. So it's are you willing to do the hard work? And if I can sense that frequency of just desire, determination, then I think they'll succeed. But I think you have to be willing to do things that most people don't want to do.